to the podcast, Transitioning Without Lenses, rename, finally. We are here with Drea Price, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yup.
Yes.
Go on and introduce yourself a little bit, madam. And we also have Bex
Hi.
Michael. Sorry about that.
Well, I'm Andrea Price. Musically wise, I just go by Drea. Um, it's basically I'm a artist coming up. So just
And what
yeah.
an amazing artist you truly are. I've sat there at a local competition in Georgia, if I'm not mistaken. It's Got the Juice. I'll link it in the description when I get the chance. But Lord knows you blew me out the water when I was sitting there listening to other artists sing and dance and do all this other crazy stuff. When you got up there, I'll tell you one thing: it really gave the soul into that place. You could see everybody felt your song, girl.
I try to write basically kind of what I would think will kind of move. If I feel like it'll move me, then I feel like okay, it might can move somebody else. So let's try it out type joint. So that's basically how I kind of go with it.
Heck yeah, a lot of these people in this industry are really here for the money, and that's why they're not making any because their soul's not in it. So let's be real.
Exactly.
What led you into the music industry?
Well, for me, I see it more as an outlet.
Yeah.
Not saying like I was a troubled person, like a troubled youth or whatever. I wasn't, but it was more so I didn't have too many outlets. Like if I had an issue or a bad day or whatever, I didn't have a way to like let it out. So I would just sit down and start writing. Like it'll either come out as a poem, song, or rap, something. Just put the words on the paper, or I would just sit down and write out the words, like the words itself or how I'm feeling. Like I'm upset, I'm mad, frustrated, or whatever. And I look at the words and like see what I can come up with it to get that out, to basically express that or whatever. So I basically been using that's kind of been my starting my path for self motivation, far as it goes for me. Just it's an outlet. It's a safe outlet for me.
And at what age did you get into music exactly?
Well, I started singing when I was 3, but I didn't start like actually singing in front of people till I was like 7. Yeah, 7. I was in a youth choir, literally the smallest thing. So like I had to stand in a little chair and lead the songs. I was literally short, and but basically since then.
Shit, I was about to say my dad had a ministry himself, and Lord knows he's put me up on that stand way too many times with a little toy guitar and said, "Go on and sing my little light of mine." Shit, so I know
Right.
how it be, man. The church really gets you into a lot of different fields, and really fills out what you're really good at. The community is a great place to be at.
Oh yeah.
So, Dre, you got any hobbies?
I do. I play football for the Lady Rangers in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Really?
Um,
I didn't know
I do.
North Carolina had a ladies football league.
Yeah, it's whole league. Yeah, and we play every Sunday. We have a game this Sunday coming up.
Where at?
I can't remember. God, I can't. I'm ahead. I'm ahead to come back and tell you that because I can't think of it right now at the moment. But
Hey, it's all right. We might put it in the description too, so people can check it out if they want to come see you. Go get that score point, whatever
yeah,
it is. I'm not really into sports myself, but Lord knows it looks fun.
Touchdown.
Yay!
yeah, right. But I play football, play basketball. I'm just basically athletic. I run track, cross country, whatever sport. Basically, I try to do it. But I do that. Just work on either music, football, basketball, or I just basically just be. I'm a low key person, so like I don't be out a lot. So most of the time, 9 times out of 10, I'll just be at the house watching TV, chilling.
Very true. Bex?
Yeah, I was actually just about to go. I was trying to make sure everyone was finished. So, while we're on the topic of hobbies and music and all, I wanted to just get into real quick your inspiration for getting into music and how the pandemic has currently affected it.
Um, So this one, okay, I started really getting into music. My aunt, she sang, um, and I basically would try to mimic her, or try to watch her and listen to her. And I can truly say the pandemic has affected me a lot because I lost her to it this year.
My condolences. I'm so sorry.
And thank you. It was actually the day of my show when I came to Atlanta. Um,
Damn.
right.
Well, I guess she saw you off, though, didn't
So,
she? In a way.
not, I mean, in a way, yeah, in a way, but is because they didn't want to tell me till after, but they was like, no, just go ahead and tell her. And they told me before I got on the stage. I'm like, woo, okay. All right. So I just had for 4 minutes. I was like 4 minutes and 3 seconds. That's how long the track is. Just don't think about it. So I got up there, and towards the end, I felt it. I felt like the grief part hitting me, and I was like, yeah, I can't do it. But I did it. But right after, I had to have a moment,
Hell
and
yeah.
so
That's
yeah,
crazy, girl. You could power through like that. That's some real, like, soldier story shit. Like, you knew what the task was. You said, look, emotions come second today. Shoot. My mom, she got me up here, and I'm not going to do her wrong. Shoot. I feel that. I feel that. Lord knows, before I started this podcast and got into all this crazy stuff, I'd always thought to myself, dang, how can I make mama proud? My mom's really one of my big heroes out here in life. Being
yeah.
adopted and everything, I always looked up to her. Not only did she
Oh,
bring
you
me,
adopted
yes, you adopted?
too. So yeah.
Hey, yo, Lord knows. Crazy how you find the other people out
Right.
here. You like, oh shit, word. But Lord knows, she always told me all these stories about her, like, being a talk show host, and also like putting on all these contests like for Monarch and stuff like that, like fashion shows, and knowing all these celebrities and stuff. So the bar was kind of set high when my mom's always talking about her life and stuff, and my dad didn't fall too short. I'll tell you that much. I mean, he was on our last podcast bragging about what he does in life. But Lord knows, I sit back and think to myself, dang, how can I measure up? But they were a big inspiration when it came down to me getting out here and actually getting past my fears of going out there and being on TV, being on
Yeah.
online, and being seen by the people. I've always wanted to be behind the scenes doing stuff. I'm a writer personally. That's my passion and my thing I do with life. But
Oh yeah.
how to spin that talent into something that can make me money is always what my dad's taught me, and what my mom's taught me is just have fun and do what you love, And I've always just tried to make them both proud. And with Corona rolling around, my mom's not been in the best of health. She's an old lady. She's about 70 now. Most of the stars from her era, she's around their age, and they're all passing away, and it's sad to see. And I can't help but think about my mom every time I hear Prince or Michael Jackson or anybody like that, and especially how close she was to actual people like Prince, Michael Jackson, Marvin Gaye, and Shaka Khan. It's crazy. I mean, she cries when those people were gone. She was like, "Oh my God, that's my friend." Tells me all these crazy stories, and I'm sitting there like, "Dang, mom." I'm not done though. I mean, I want to make you feel better, but I don't know what to say to someone that's been like up there, and seen the stars. But I'm sure now that your auntie's passed, she's looking down on you, thinking, "Yo, you're about to see those stars, sweetheart."
Oh yeah.
Heck yeah. What are your thoughts on the music industry in this day and age?
See, I'm a '90s kid, so like some of it, yeah, don't really. How can I put it? It don't really
Ain't
catch
got
my
that
attention.
soul.
Like it don't really catch my attention because for me, it's the difference between doing music and like just making sound. Like so, for me, it's just I feel like a lot of originality need to be brought back. A lot of originality has been they have unnormalized it. So
Right.
like now it's just like it's more so like, oh shit, I can be like Cardi B. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do this like Megan. Like no, like nah, because if
Do
it
it
was
like
for you to
you.
do that, yeah, like if it was for you to do that, then no. But for me, I'm just like find your own sound, find your own thing. There's too many copycats out here. You was born an original, so why would you sit here and try to copy somebody else?
Ain't that the truth?
So for me, yeah, I'm not really rocking it. Some of it I do. Like you'll catch a good percentage of those who actually have something like actually have a story to tell versus those
Oh yeah, what you think
who have.
about XXX Tentacion or Ski Mask?
And see, that's the problem because I ain't even know who they was. Like I don't know. Like I was like, who?
You
I
was
was
like,
like, how do you
wait,
even
are
say
you
my
speaking in
name?
another
Like,
language? You were like, hold
I was
up.
like, how do you say my name? 3X, like 3X extension. Like I was like, I don't know. And it was like, I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't know who he is, but I feel bad a little bit because I mean, apparently he was an important person to some people. So I mean, I was like, oh, he lost someone in the music industry. So okay,
Very true.
my heart goes out to it.
Lord knows, whenever we lost Nipsey, I hadn't personally heard of him either. But after I found his work, I thought to myself, dang, I've really been sleeping on a lot of stuff, you know? Like, he was a very good influence for the black community. He was a very
Yeah,
good, I guess, role model out here these days when a lot of these rappers don't have much
yeah,
to
he
say.
was.
Yeah, you should hear what my brothers just said about the funeral. They were like, bruh, downtown, bruh, shut down, boy. He was like, you can't go nowhere. Traffic from side to side, people running up and down the streets just trying to get close to it. I was like, dang, it's like that. He was like, man, they might as well shut down the city.
I believe we were gonna touch a bit on your thoughts on the election.
Dre?